Good evening, everyone. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Rudabeh Shabazi.
Well, it seemed it would never end, but the longest shutdown in U.S. history may be over tomorrow. The House will be back in session for the first time in nearly 2 months.
And lawmakers are set to vote on a bill to reopen the government, but fixing the mess at our airports and getting food stamps back to those in need will take much longer.
Well, CBS LA political reporter Tom Wade joins us to give us all the details.
Yeah, and it took its toll, right? And also some of the major issues that kind of started all of this, health premiums, that has not been solved. And that's something not just Democrats were talking about, even some in the Republican Party were talking about it too. So we'll see where that goes. But Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy refused to say when the FAA will allow all flights back in the sky. On food stamps, no one knows when they'll be fully funded. The administration is still fighting to block them, and the Supreme Court sided with the president tonight. We're still days or even longer to dig out from this shutdown. The U.S. House back in session Tuesday night for the first time in almost 8 weeks. Pent-up frustration over the shutdown on full display.
Because everybody's got the letter in their hand saying $2,000 a month, my insurance is going up. I can't afford $24,000 a year.
Shutdown needs to end. It's been going on too long. Too many of my people are hurting, and we got to get it done.
The full House will vote Wednesday on fully reopening the government. Monday, 8 Democrats in the Senate broke ranks and voted with Republicans to break the stalemate. Democrats were holding out to force Republicans to fund Affordable Care Act subsidies, which directly impact premiums for covered California recipients. Senate Republicans refused, only agreeing to a vote on the subsidies sometime in December.
The bill as amended is passed.
And even with the government seemingly reopening soon, President Trump continues to fight against paying food stamp recipients their full benefits during the shutdown. Tuesday night, the Supreme Court ruled he has the power to do this.
The administration has decided to hold up SNAP benefits illegally, in my view, to really unacceptably use hunger as leverage during a shutdown. At the end of the day, this bill that is being sent to the House does absolutely nothing to address the health care crisis in this country.
The impact is hitting millions in Southern California hard, and local food banks are doing their best to stop families from going hungry.
Good news is SNAP or CalFresh recipients in California, in LA County, did get their benefits. So that offered a little bit of a reprieve, but there's no guarantee for December. And people are really concerned, and it couldn't come at a worse time for food banks because this is the holiday season. This is our busiest time.
At LAX and across the country, the ongoing shutdown continued to snarl air travel. At LAX alone, more than 100 cancellations on top of delays as air traffic controllers go unpaid and call out sick. Some passengers told us their travel time has more than doubled.
Actually supposed to fly next week to New York, so we'll see, hopefully.
At a Veterans Day event Tuesday, President Trump congratulated Republican leaders in Congress.
We're opening up our country. Should have never been closed.
As President Trump took a victory lap, Democrats are furious with their leadership, some turning on Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, calling on him to step aside for allowing Republicans to break their blockade.
I've said that if Senate Democrats were wise, they would choose a leader who could unite them in this moment. And either Chuck Schumer wouldn't or couldn't. We don't know which.
Well, we reached out to 2 Republican members of Congress here in Southern California to get their perspectives, Representative Ken Calvert and Young Kim, and to find out what they were saying about the shutdown and the rising premiums. Neither was available for an interview. Pat?
All right, thank you for that context. We really needed it, Tom.